Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the third lecture of this series, Technical Writing and Presentation Skills. And this is about the technical writing. My name is Lukman Shah. The sequence of this lecture would be as shown on the slide. Objectives of this lecture to familiarize the class with the technical writing and the difference between technical and academic writing, technical and creative or imaginative writing. Then there would be introduction to the topic, the comparison of all types of writing with examples, then characteristics, and uh, keep it simple and short formula and techniques and tips how to write in technical domain with examples, and there would be conclusion. And objectives of this lecture is the audience will be able to know difference between the academic and technical writing, identify the characteristics of effective technical writing, identify the steps in writing process, identify the components of good design, the steps in organizing and writing instruction, and some tips to help to improve the technical documents. So what is technical writing? The first and the simplest possible definition of technical writing is the technical writing conveys specific information about a technical subject to a specific audience for a specific purpose. Technical writing is the art, craft, practice of translating into logical into grammatical. Technical writings convey specific information about a technical subject to a specific audience for a specific purpose. The words and graphs of technical writing are meant to be practical, that is to communicate a body of factual information, the actual information, the real information that will help an audience to understand a subject or carry out that particular task. The technical writing is a type of expository writing which is used to convey information for technical or business purposes. This is the conveying of facts with figures specialized in that particular area, the knowledge, the terminology, the phraseology. And technical writing is not used for entertainment, for creating the suspense, or inviting differing interpretation. This is for straightforward, for the realistic, or for the factual representation. Technical writing can be in business writing, it can be in business world, workplace, professional, and in informational writing. Importance of writing, in fact, many professionals spend between one third to one half of their work time engaged in technical writing, and examples are included like proposal writing, regulation, manuals, procedures, requests, technical reports, progress reports, emails, memos, etc. The technical writing, the comparison of technical writing with academic writing. Academic writing is the mother of all types of writing, and all other writings are derived from the academic writing. Now, academic writing will always be descriptive in nature. There will be a lot of description, the adjectives, the high flown words, but technical writing will be restricted to job description, incident report, resume, process, explanation. Academic writing can be narrative in nature, it can be in storytelling, but in technical writing, there is no room or place for storytelling. There will be report observation, progress report. Academic writing is analysis based. We can analyze and we can synthesize, but in technical writing, it will be of the evaluating or feasibility report nature. Causes and effect, compare and contrast are the characteristics of academic writing, but analytical, field test report, feasibility reports are the characteristics of technical writing. Academic writing can be persuasive in nature, but technical writing will be factual, reality, things as they are. The technical writing versus creative writing, the content, technical writing, factual and straightforward. Creative writing, imaginative and symbolic. The audience in technical will be specific, in creative will be general, purpose, inform, instruct, and in creative to entertain, to amuse. Style will be formal, standard. In creative, the style may be artistic and informal. tone, objective, purely objectivity will be there in technical, and creative can be subjective, and normally these are subjective. Vocabulary specialized in general and then sequential, systematic, and artistic manner. Examples of technical writing: action plans, advertisement, agenda, audit reports, book reviews, brochures, budgets, catalog, contract critique, data book or display, editorial, emails, feasibility, and a lot of other in this list. And then magazines, marketing plan, memo, meeting minutes, newsletters, observation report, proposals, questionnaires, and then survey, the scientific paper, the web, and the technical manual. And the list is not exhausted. There are other also in this list. Academic versus technical, the purpose of academic to demonstrate your knowledge, technical getting something done. When something is done and you want to convey that a knowledge of the topic less than teacher. In academic, the writer will be less in knowledge, but in technical, the writer will be more in knowledge as compared to reader. Audience, normally in academic, the teacher or the professor or the audience, but in technical, several other people in that particular domain are attached with that particular field. Criteria for evaluation: depth, logic, clarity, unity in grammar. These are the criteria of academic writing evaluation: clarity, simplicity, organization of thoughts, to the point, facts with figures are criteria for evaluation of this technical writing. Characteristics of effective technical writing: the 4 C's that are normally observed in any technical writing. The first is clarity. It is easily understood by your intended audience. When it is easily, then we can say that clarity is there. Comprehensiveness, it included all the necessary information which is required for reader for the comprehension. Then conciseness, to the point, clear, without extensive details. And correctness, grammatical, and follow the convention of that particular field. Good design is normally expected in technical writing: simple, unclustered, the structure, the hierarchy, the order. That will be helpful for the reader to find information they need. And then writing, write the positive language. Do not write in uppercase or in bold or in capital more than word or two. Then use list whenever possible. Use title to define the task. Use heading and subheading. Label segments in the way that reflect the reader how the things or operation are likely. The medium of most technical communication is written report, and we should be aware of the technicalities of these technical report writing. Professionalism and ethics are required in technical report: knowing your audience, outlining the writing, and then report writing are all included in good technical writing. Now moving on to this, the purpose of your writing. Outline your writing purpose. Why I'm presenting this work, why do I want the audience to get out of this paper or this presentation, what they will get. So this is very important. Write the report, but how long? In fact, there is no fixed length for any report or for any presentation, but it should be in such a length that can be manageable in a single session without boring or without marring the unity or the logical sequence or the communicative purpose of that report or that presentation. And there are a number of accepted formats for any type of documents. And normally for the report writing, there are few which are shown below. Emerald format, which is normally for the research paper. And then for technical report writing, ANSI, American National Standard Institute, Z39-18-1995, and ISO 7144 documents, which is exclusively regarding this report writing. The challenge, in fact, for technical writer is that technical writing has normally a flat and boring style and tedious. So to put some interesting details or some graphs or something which the reader through which we can hook up the reader. So this is very challenging work, in fact, when you are writing in technical domain. The elements of effective technical writing. The first, tip one, identify your goal. Understand the type of technical report you are writing. For example, following the demand different approaches, concept, proposal, required specific specification, user guide. Write down your specific aim. Uh, Ask yourself, why am I writing and what am I trying to achieve? So know your goal. Second, and know your audience. Match your content to your readers' knowledge. In fact, the writing is not for yourself. In fact, this is for someone else. If you are unable to match your this writing with others, and you will be unable to convey what you want to convey to them. So if you are in doubt, aim for the simpler approach. If you are unable to have the specific method, then use as simple as approach you can have. If appropriate, include several alternative levels of information. Define your terms, explain terminology, definition, use a glossary, and all will be helpful to the audience. Then focus on content projection. Do not write to impress, rather write to express. While technical writing, you must present your information so that reader can extract the main points without necessarily reading the whole. Easily find information that interests them, quickly absorb crucial information. So structure well, make use of heading, subheading with a consistent numbering scheme. Do not refer to information by reference number alone. Itemize facts whenever possible. Underline, italics, boldface, or the one way or the other way to focus or to emphasize some writing. For example, uh, in this example, it is important to structure your document well. This is a paragraph, and how to write it in technical. This is a simple academic paragraph. This is the way to deal it with in technical manner. Like, you should structure your document well, then having the 4 bullets, and then underlining, and then making some highlighted, some bold, and itemize, and having enlisting all these things. So this is a technical way. Then clarifying an illustration. Tip 4, use example, scenario, illustration, diagram, flowchart, graphs, tables, tabulation, pics, to describe or to clarify what you want to convey. If a description is complex, repeat it using a different approach. And then keep it simple, short and simple. This is called KISS technique. Keep it short and simple. For example, look at this sentence. So this is the sentence of 72 words. Look at 70 words, and we can condense the information of 70 words, single sentence, into 3 sentences, 42 words, and the meaning will be saved. So simple and short, keep it short and simple, and then omit needless words information. And look at this sentence, and look at in the next. So in the next single sentence, the item which are presented in the 4, 5, 7 sentences are just given in the single sentence. Look at this. Footbar must record every generated error message in the audit file. So this is the purpose, the main theme of these 5 or 6 sentences are 45 to 50 words. Then use simple words rather than complex words. Look at this. Preceding can be replaced by previous, purchase can be replaced by bought, and then uh, additional equipment, and then must check and verify must can be replaced by check. So use simple words as much as possible. And active voice sentences are always preferable in technical writing. Look at this. The Helvet packet printer is equipped in 2 interface, and the second sentence, look at the second sentence. So the first sentence is equipped with 2 interface, which is known parallel. The other is known this. The Helvet packet printer has parallel and internet interfaces. Now, uh, look at this: active verbs and passive verbs. Passive words are always ambiguous, and active words will and active voices will show the agent, the doer, are the main item, are the main subject of that particular event. So look at this. This is again the passive and the active. When memory is so short, then it cannot be freed. When the operating system becomes so short of memory, memory is short and so short of memory. Again, active is very impressive and impact uh, creating as compared to the passive. And avoid ambiguity. For example, actual headlines like this: the culprits get 9 months jail. So it is not clear from this headline, culprits gets 9 months jail, whether culprits occupy the jail for 9 months, whether they are in jail for 9 months. Then kids make nutritious snacks. Uh, not We are not able to have something from this, whether the nutritions the snakes make nutritious to the kids, or the kids are making this. And this new vaccine may contain rabies. So new vaccine may it means that in new vaccine there are rabies, or it may restrict the rabies. So we should avoid the ambiguity, the things which have double meaning, projecting double meaning. No, the summation or the summary of this. uh, First we should know, identify our goals, then we should know our audience, then the structuring well, clarifying and illustration, simple and short, use active voices, and avoid ambiguity. And this is the end of my lecture. If you had some question, you can